Hello there and welcome back. This is Rune with a View and we're going to be continuing on with Disco Elysium. And I'm not sure how much is left in the game. I think we are relatively close to the end, but let's see. Let's get back into it. I mean, I think we found out who... okay, let's check what's going on. What it says on the can... Oh, right, this. Okay. We weren't planning to do this, the return. Use the boat to return to the mainland. Is that what we're doing right now? Yes, I think that is what we were doing. Okay. We didn't have to take the guy back with us, did we? Can we speak with...
Yes?
Let's see here. It doesn't look like there's anything there. Okay, so that's got to be it. I want to check done. Inspected the phasmid. Oh, right. That was that. What happened to the... Okay, that's... Yes, okay. I think I remember now. We do need to go back. He can't really do much, so we don't need to worry about that guy running away or anything, I don't think, at least. We have to remember we can't run at all because we are wounded to an extent. I'm not sure.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what is the ICM? RCM, it sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia. A white star, point to the star on the label. Are those specs stars too? Looks old. Kim, what's the sounds like the RCM. Kim, what's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM. It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
This is better preserved than the others. You can still read the sign. No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him. Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Bothered by it. Harry, you look like you need a fucking organ transplant. Oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that. We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Yeah, okay, I just realized that, yes, my mic was off. I am so sorry about that. How long has it been off? Barbecue Llama, are you still there? Were you able to hear me? I'm gonna go with no, probably not. I guess just to reiterate, I didn't realize that the Artemis 2 landing was happening now. You just came in? Yeah, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. I think I'm fiddling with my thing too much, is probably what's happening. You were just typing about how quiet I was? Thank you guys for letting me know. Okay. So I guess let's keep going from here, and I will try not to mute myself accidentally again. Okay, so wait, you're the man with the sunglasses. I feel like none of the 4 is probably the one that's going to keep us going forward, but let's find out. Assuming it's gonna work. There we go.
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Who are you people? So it does seem to be this is the case.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Why is he here? He was the guy who was showing his son the building, wasn't he?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Mar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
He says, gesturing towards his companions. So he was part of our task force? Wow, okay, I did not see that coming.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Precinct 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
Okay, Kim, what's going on here? You're absurdly monotone right now. You must not like these guys. There must be something he knows that we obviously don't. I mean, we don't know anything. We barely know who we are.
We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
Okay, so they intimidate him. Why are they intimidating him?
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Way to feed me to the wolves. No, Kim, you've got to have my back. Let's destroy them. Thank you, Lieutenant. Way to feed me to the wolves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing the lieutenant the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Oh, yay. Okay, so what's this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
Huh, help us what?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
This explains why he was so talkative.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
He's like, peace, I don't want to be here. Leave me alone, guys. So I'm assuming he's probably going to talk. He's here because of our condition where we don't remember who we are.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
I plead the fifth? I don't think that's how that works.
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
How did you know I was here? You aren't the man with sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde. You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman. Point at her. So, the Trent Hiddlestorm turns out to be Special Consultant Trant? Duped again. Knows who they say they are. You mentioned a task force. You mentioned a okay, so Trant isn't Trant.
Yes, I'm Trant Hiddlestorm. I never said I wasn't Trant Hiddlestorm.
Wait, what was up with the kid then? So what are you, the special consult? Yeah, what was up with the kid? Was that actually his real kid? Is that why the kid did not seem to take any interest in him? Because it wasn't really his kid?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Okay, that is weird. Why would you bring your son here on police business? What's up with all the interesting history? Spying on me?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
A coincidence? So what are you special consulting here? Okay, you're Trondheim special. I get it. So what were you special consulting?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
So he is here for us.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Okay. How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved his establishment and he still betrays me? Turn to face the general direction of the whirling and yell, "Damn you, cafeteria manager, you've betrayed me for the last time." I saved his establishment and he still betrays me?
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building, mixed with blood.
It was this one junior delinquent.
I don't know. It had shit kid written all over it.
I'm assuming he's saying he thinks it was us. These guys seem a lot more hostile to you than they were with me on our run through the game. Or on your run through of the game. Okay, that's good to know that they're more hostile than... I wonder what we did differently that caused this. I'm also wondering if we should have light the graffito on fire, if that would have made them less hostile, or at least had them believe us. I just figured lighting things on fire would be a bad thing. Duped again, no one's who they say they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gartner, scab leader, this. Turns to lieutenant. Tell me at least you are who you say you are.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisolagi, still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Okay. You can't remember what you did differently. It's been ages since you last played this through to the end. That's fair. That's fair. It was more just pondering. I wasn't expecting a straightforward answer. You mentioned the task force.
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory. Who else is in this? Yeah, totally. I got it. Major Crimes Unit. Refresh my memory. Who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Dron fucking Heidelstown, and Guillaume Baby.
Guillaume. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
That makes more sense.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who's Guillaume Bevy? So who does this? What does this unit do? Okay, so we must not have heard the name Guillaume before. What does this unit... Well, I mean, I feel like we know what the unit does.
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Yeah, that checks out, actually.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
Hey there, Regan. I think we solved the case? I don't know. Everything keeps changing all over. We're definitely probably at the end of the game, if that's what you want to know. Oh, have you... I'm assuming you've played this game before. How many times?
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the silence. Okay, so... Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal?
God damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you in the eye. I wonder if maybe that's why. I'm assuming the tribunal happens regardless of what you do, but I'm assuming the amount of people that die is probably adjusted. You just finished it yesterday. Was it your first time playing it, or was it a replay? Choose carefully. Good advice. I think I could have used that advice, when I started. It was your first playthrough, okay. Did you enjoy it? I'm assuming you did if you're searching out content for it.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
We don't have to choose them all. Yeah. I do get that. There is curiosity, though, on some of the responses. This game is amazing for that, so it's hard not to instinctively click everything all the time. The tribunal will always happen, yeah. From Barbecued Llama. Okay, so it's good to know that I was correct about that. The tribunal always happening. They will hate you. That's true. I think they already hate me. I'm getting the impression that Jean really does not like us at all. And I feel like a lot of this is because of what we did beforehand. Wait, so you let me face a squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson? I'll burn. Satellite officer. Make no mistake about it. You think so? You killed 6? I beat you. I got 7. Not intentionally, but there was 7 deaths in my tribunal. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave the literal police god? I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore. Wait, what? Are you surprised by my number? You say all those things. I'm not like that anymore. Who died? Okay, so it was obviously the 3 mercenaries. And then it was 4 of the Hardy Boys. Well, I guess technically 3 of the Hardy Boys and the lawyer lady, which was really sad. I was very upset about that. I can't remember which 3 Hardy Boys, though. I think Angus, and then 2 of the other ones. I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore.
Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit a million times over.
You're pretty sure that you have all the Hardy Boys survive? You think you had all of yours survive? That's amazing. How did you... That is either luck or you did the right things, and I made mistakes. So, Barbecue Llama, was it only the... whatchamacallit? Only the mercenaries that were offed? Or, I'm assuming, or did any of them survive as well? Raygun 3, you did save the woman? I don't know. I tried to. I'm assuming I failed the check to save her. Because he kind of just shot her. And then maybe I was talking too long. Maybe that's what it actually was. I was talking too long and she bled out. Probably is actually what happened. Okay, so none of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
I mean, that's very true. He's not wrong.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pal, and so on.
That is something that the pale, that is something that I'm still do not understand what that is.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
He played that very well. I didn't get the maybe I'd have to go back. Maybe it's been too long, but I did not get the impression that he knew who we were, or was surprised that we didn't know him. The woman in the church storyline. Are you talking about the woman who's looking into the weird noise phenomenon? And Joyce. Joyce wasn't... The Pale? Joyce wasn't there, I'm not sure. If we had Inland Empire hire and pass a check right at the start of the game. Some of our clothes will talk to us. Open some options throughout the game, like making a Molotov cocktail. Huh. Why? Oh, that would make sense. The Molotov cocktail to throw at them, probably. Pale Suna? Who is Suna? That name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Oh, Suna is the lady in the church, right? If you want to know about the Pale, it's Suna and Joyce. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna have to replay this game then. Joyce is long gone, unfortunately. And yeah, Suna is the woman in the church. You are correct. I just completely forgot her name. Previous message before that one, you can make one and throw it at the mercenaries. We just, you're pretty sure that you can have all of the Hardy Boys survive, you think? Oh, okay, using the Molotov cocktail. Okay. Yeah, we just shot the guy in the face, is what we did. I succeeded in that role, surprisingly. So I'm wondering if we missed, we probably would have been dead.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Wait, socioeconomically? You think I'm so poor I lost my memory? I drank so much I lost my memory, and I'm now slowly recovering it. I've made it all up. It was a fantasy, a stupid joke. I know what I am. It might have something to do with an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world. I'm a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. I really want to say 6, because every time we deal with the ex-wife, nothing good happens. Too bad we can't combine the drinking and response 2 and response 6. Do the first one? I guess we could check out the first one. I'm afraid that it might not allow me to pick other things. You haven't had it happen, but Kim can either die or get hospitalized from the tribunal. Imagine it would change everything after the tribunal quite a bit if he does. I mean, they do have contingencies for playing without Kim. It wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't think it would either, because some of the checks might be harder because Kim can help you out with some of the checks, but I'm not sure how much it would change it. That was one thing. I did realize that Kim could have gotten killed. I would have restarted the game if that had happened. We can't let my boy Kim die. That would be unacceptable. We must protect Kim at all costs. He is sacred here. We can swap Kim for Kuno? What? Seriously? That can't be right. That can't be right. That's insane. Okay, we'll try the first one.
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory... I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
I think it should be off the table there, sir. You don't know how, but you saw it. Someone else streaming, is that where you saw it, I'm assuming? Barbecue Llama, are you able to confirm if you can swap Kim for Kuno?
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's cool here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
Okay, capitalism, F me beyond all recognition, Trant is right. You saw all endings. Oh, okay. I see. So there's an ending where Kuno's with you. That's interesting. You've heard that Kuno takes the place as your partner if you lose Kim. Okay, so you can confirm, or well, at least you've heard it as well. And I guess if there is an ending with Kuno in it, then that's got to confirm it. Now choose anyone I want. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. We are going to pick Something So Sad Happened to Me. I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. Granted, when was the... It's not gonna say, is it? When did... Go to the island. About the island, find fuel for the generator, rest in the floor. No matter what. Right, Dolores Day. Did we figure out... I can't remember. When did we... It's been 2 years, right? It's been 2 years since our wife left us. An odd task to give yourself, but here we are. I kind of wish that it would fill in with a little bit of what happened. Drank so much I lost my memory and now I'm slowly recovering it. I mean, that says that we're slowly recovering it. I'm just going to go with my Something So Sad Happened to Us. 6? You really want us to choose 6? Sorry to disappoint, but we're going to go with Something So Sad.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what?
He doesn't believe us.
I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying. Or insane. Or both.
Oh, it's been 6 years. Oh, 6 years. I don't know why I was thinking 2. Jeez, that is a long time. Especially for him to, like, constantly not want to engage with the fact of it. Which is why I'm like, oh, it's got to be that. Because he's actively trying to not remember. I mean, he literally was pretending his wife was Dolores Day? Right? So that seems more true than the drinking. You know, get over it. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, yes, he should get over it, but it's not like he's a healthy person, so how's he supposed to be doing that?
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the 2 drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
The mural. Oh shoot, I don't remember. That was so long ago when we read those case files. I don't remember what that case file said.
The 2 cases in your ledger, the unsolvable case and the Next World mural, those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
Okay, so I'm right? Well, I mean, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves here.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures towards the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input.
Okay, this is going way over my head. Holy.
Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
Okay, I half agree with Trant on that. Absolutely meaningless.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Hey there, Solmiar. How are you doing? Good to see you. How has your week been? I think we're getting close to the end here. I'm ready to lead again. Line detective is good for now. He's wrong, I'm too far gone for work. F all you, I don't want to be in your unit. What now? Proceed. Doing fine. I'm doing well as well. I am enjoying the game quite a bit. This game is so deep and so interesting, and there's just so much going on. I think my problem is trying to keep all of it in my head, but it's such a good game. It's so well crafted. I'm very impressed. Okay, so he is not a cretin, and he is able to work, if not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective. Glad to hear that. I'm assuming you've played the game before? If so, how many times have you played? What now? Proceed. Yeah, I don't think I really want to ask any of these. So, what now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there. Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Hold on, in the ocean, feign ignorance. That wasn't me. It was stolen by traffic hooligans. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. Tequila Sunset. I also jumped the canal, by the way. I don't know what it's doing there. How honest do we want to be? I mean, technically Tequila Sunset is the truest form of our answer. Feign ignorance. I mean, we only know this because we were told it. It's not like we remember it ourselves. We could feign ignorance. I just like Tequila Sunset. Any answer that has Tequila Sunset in it, we're going with. So let's go with it.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Tequila Sunset. Jump the canal. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me.
You don't even know how they managed to build this amazing world? I mean, don't take my word for it, but I heard that they did like a large week session or something of coming up with a lot of this stuff. I could be wrong. Plus being so funny. That's true. Definitely some comedians on the team. Barbecue Llama, could you argue all of those are you could argue all of those are true? Maybe you did believe the killer was underwater? That's true. I mean, again, a lot of this is all just secondhand information on our part. So we could say it's what we believed we were thinking at the time, making that a sort of truth. Truth is such a weird concept.
Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
I figured we were gonna get fired. There's so much stuff we're gonna get fired about. Why would it come out of his? Who is he compared to us? Because isn't this our? I guess he would probably be our second in command. Is kind of what this looks like. So if us being fired, he would get the job. And then that's why it would come out of his.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Wait, my badge. I got my badge right here. Show it to them. I lost it. I haven't found it yet. Lie. We actually have it. I've got my badge right here. Show it to them.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Oh no. Proficient at catching small objects. We did catch a small object before. We'll try. Okay, we succeeded. Although I'm not sure what that would do if we
Not
failed.
today, Badge.
Nice indeed. I mean, we were, what, it was a 70-some% chance? Did I get the badge? Behold my badge. The drama is unnecessary. I got the badge. All is well. Yeah, let's not make this extremely dramatic scene more dramatic.
And your gun?
He asks, unimpressed by the piece of plastic in your hand. Okay, let's not accidentally drop the gun and shoot someone. With how unlucky we've been at rolls, you expected us to manage to fail that 72% chance? That's a good point. That is a good point. We have failed an ungodly amount of 70% chance rolls. So you are correct. By the way, did we find something interesting around the deserter? If you're talking about an interesting looking read, granted, I think everyone here right now knows the game or has fully completed the game, so I don't know why I'm dancing around the topic. But yes, there was an interesting read around the deserter.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
Okay, I mean, they are natural states. It shouldn't be an achievement to have it. Okay, gun, just repeat gun. My gun is here, show him the Villiers. I upgraded my gun to a rifle, present the rifle. Okay, let's give the gun. Let's show him the gun, let's not piss him off more.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
He wipes his brow in mock relief. So it doesn't even matter that I found my gun. Let's not, I mean, he knows that we don't have the gun, but let's maybe not put a point on that. I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now. I tried not to, but I can't work as well without it. I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now. We actually haven't... This is kind of true. Well, for us, currently. We haven't had a drop of alcohol during this whole game.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
I mean, we were around a bunch of corpses.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Thank you, Kim. No idea what you're smelling. I washed death off me. Yeah, I handled an actual corpse. Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad. None of this matters. My odor situation, it's meaningless compared to what I've discovered. Let's be nice. Let's be nice and go with 3. Imagine playing Disco Elysium and drinking no alcohol. And taking no drugs. What sort of superstar cop am I? I don't know. I felt really bad for the guy, and alcohol seemed to be all of his problems. Aside from the health medication and the morale stuff, we haven't really touched any of the drugs or alcohol. Okay, so yes, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape, a certain Glazier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
Oh, okay. So we were after her. Dang. Huh. Well, he says suspect. So we just suspected that she was the killer, but she wasn't.
We've read the reports, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Lesage, she was some kind of spy from the Occident, specially trained. Not taking her in was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island. I got duped there. She pulled one on me. Yes, I let her go, as an act of mercy. That's just a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about. Okay, I got duped. She pulled one on me. She did. She pulled like 30 on us, honestly. Maybe 40.
Duped again. Not for one moment do I believe you quit drinking. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped. A ruby something. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote.
I mean, we didn't actually do anything for him. We lied to Everett Claire about all the stuff that we did. Granted, we did take the check, but we never actually cashed it. So there is that.
Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
I mean, yes, that is also true.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired unvetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Thank you, Harry.
He did so
Kim.
at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yes, what he said. I also solved the case. It solved all of it. Yeah, it was a massacre. We got wiped. Where the hell were you? The firefight is a trivial matter compared to the great discovery of this century. I'm just sorry. I mean, I'm waffling between we solved the case and where were you? Because, like, you guys were in the hotel. At least you were for a long time. So where were they?
Don't make this harder for yourself.
He says in a lowered voice. No, Kim. Stop being the voice of reason.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eyes and coughs.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
Oh, so, okay. He has some form of... I don't know if respect is the correct term. For Kim, that's interesting.
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
Thank you, Kim.
See?
1 week.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's
the Canadian coming out, and that's what that is.
It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class, which, again, for a police officer, is a little odd.
You should yell something.
I'm a policeman of the state to come. That's not a good idea. No, it's not a good idea.
Yes, let's let the big boys talk.
Very much so. Let's let those big boys talk.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
You got the same thing as well. Okay, that's interesting, Raygun. That's interesting. Where are you from? Are you also from Canada? Is that why the profuse apologizing for everything? Or is that for some other reason?
He can talk human beings into telling him anything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped working on the case. He is tireless, madly driven.
He read us to filth. You're from KSA? KSA, where is that? Kim the goat and the boyfriend. Kim is the goat. He is the goat. And he may have read us for filth, but hey, he is backing us up. Kim is ride or die for us.
And he solved it, near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. Locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation.
Saudi Arabia. Ah, okay, I see. That makes more sense. Oh, hey there, Barbecue Llama. Thank you for following on Twitch. I didn't realize, did you switch over or are you still on the YouTube side of things? You wondered how this scene would play if Kim didn't like us? You didn't have the heart to make Kim hate you. But it can be done. No, it's impossible. You can't not have Kim like you. You wandered over to Twitch since everyone else is here already. Sorry to make you swap there. But yes, I would actually be curious. That is the one thing I'd be curious about is, like, how many people actually did... Like, how many people would try it to make Kim hate them? Like, purposefully. I can't see how... He's such an amazing character. I can't see anyone disliking Kim at all. He is definitely my favorite character in this whole game.
He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
I like how he just tacked that on at the end there. Oh my gosh. We can change your political views. And would that change how... Is that in reference to Kim? Is that how you get him? The phasmid. Yes, we did find the phasmid somehow. I did not think that thing was real. And he commented on it. He commented on our political views. Is that what you're talking about?
A new species?
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall. It's on the island, camouflage as the reeds. It unfolded from them. I did not, unfortunately, get a photo, but I believe it may have been the Insulindian phasmid.
I'm curious if we didn't fail, because you had to do the check to approach the phasmid, right? I'm wondering if we didn't fail the check, if he would have gotten the photo. You think if we try to go fascist, Kim has some negative views on it? Surprising, really? You think he's fine with the other beliefs? I'm wondering if that's because what was it? The one time Kim ever got triggered was when we were talking to that racist Lori, right? And that's, I mean, generally fascism and racism tend to go hand in hand, so I'm wondering if that's why. That would make the most sense to me. Just because, like, that was the one time he was, like, triggered and kind of ran off the handle. You did get a photo of it? It's very good. Oh, you get to see the photo. Oh, dang. Now I want to try and get the photo. How did you... Was it a really low check? Because I think for me it was like a 3% chance or something to get that photo. Lucky you. When you said you were surprised, you were being sarcastic. You did a bit of the fascist run to see. Kim calls you a thug at one point. You didn't finish that run. Fair enough, I probably would not have the guts to finish that run either. But that makes sense. They were liked the photo so much. That's true, we could Google it. It was a check, yeah. Yeah, I figured it was like when you had to approach it, right? But the luck to get that, because like I said, I think mine was like 3% chance or something to approach it.
I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM. I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day. I am very, very sane.
Probably the sanest person I've ever met. 4 times decorated. We didn't know that, did we? That's impressive. Go Kim.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian phasmid, then it was the Insulindian phasmid.
Boom shakalaka. It's incredible, but it was real. So, as you can see, I'm pretty okay, detective. I'm absolutely giant communist. Say nothing. I feel like silence is probably going to be the best round of action here. Did we do the old lady's storyline? Maybe? Are you talking about the washerwoman? She lets you stay in her, or in the cabin that's like right here. It will boost the chance of the photo. Oh, are you talking about the lady, the one who her husband was looking for the phasmid? I don't think I technically finished it. Lena's, yeah, okay, no. We never actually told the husband that we would check the traps for him. So I'm assuming we missed out on that. Yeah. It's funny, like, I should have realized that everything was kind of connected and I should be trying to do things, but there were certain things where I'm like, let's just leave it. And that was kind of one of them. Mostly because I just didn't want to check the traps every morning. I didn't want to run all the way here, check traps, and then go back and do stuff, kind of a thing. That was just me being lazy. Okay, say nothing.
By God. Is it somehow connected to the case?
Oh, I don't think so, but we really don't know.
Detective?
He turns to you. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation. It was worth it. Apparently it was worth it. Things to learn, I guess. Things to learn. Let's go with yes. I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
I'm also, like, could this fall into our amnesia as well? Like, if he was being affected by this phasmid thing, which, ridiculous, could it be a different phasmid that's affecting us, or the same phasmid, like, on top of maybe, like, everything we've been put through and that kind of kicked it into gear kind of a thing?
So it is connected.
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the reeds. If we found the Insulindian phasmid, well, that would be absolutely exceptional. The PR value alone.
There, you need to make your case now. The floor is all yours. He prepared it well.
Also, the phasmid was female. The reeds are its nest. The killer. We have a strong motive for him. Is he saying a case for the phasmid or the case for the thing? So what do you say? Wanna blah blah blah. Previous head of Dubois Union was assassinated by our killer. There was also a dead man on the boardwalk. A missing person I found. Okay, we're on the phasmid, so let's go with the phasmid. Plead our case now. Okay, it is just pleading our case. Thank you for letting me know. So we're on the phasmid. Let's go with the phasmid. It's also in order.
Female? What makes you think so?
Choose the options we think will make us look good. All the options.
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It had gathered items in its nest, a helmet and a scope. It had mandibles that looked like hair, and it was completely white on the inside. Helmet and scope?
Actually, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
It could have been male, actually.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
Trail off lost in thought. It had mandibles and looked like hair. And was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. It's a toughie that you don't have a photo. This would look very, very flashy in the papers. None of it says vigilante murderers to me at all. Great PR.
I tried to, but I only got a blur.
Ouch.
We can still work. Cop discovers new species in there. I know a good guy in La Majeste, but only after the École Supérieure people find it. This cannot be done by French people.
Oh no.
It needs to be white coats and glassware for this fly. We need professionals.
He looks at the reeds.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
Okay, we have a strong motive for him. Do we? What did we say the motive was? I honestly can't remember now. Let's go with it.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Revolutionary matronym? I don't have time for this. Straight to the motive, please. Revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Graz, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead.
Okay, yeah, I figured that. Edgar made him? Oh, no, that was, I don't think we had... He was supposed to kill the other lady, right? Which he did, and then Edgar kind of went back. The brother of Everard. Yeah. But he said that he wanted nothing to do with those two. Because he had dealt with them, he had killed for them before. And they went back on their word. So he was like, no, it wasn't because of him, because he didn't trust him anymore. At least that's what I got out of his conversation. I think it was literally just because he was like, did not like the guy. Because he was a mercenary, basically. And like all the atrocities that he did. He did want war, that is true.
This man's mother was Lilian, his Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So adding that Ovich behind is basically son of Lilian?
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
I mean, that proves that we're not lying about him being the ICM.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
I think it was. It's a fun fact. I do enjoy the fun facts in this game. It makes the world feel like more lived in and more real. He killed a mercenary as an act of jealousy. He killed a mercenary hoping to start a war between the company and the Union. He killed him in an act of rage induced by the phasmids, psychochemicals. Well, we can't use that as a... Even if we think that is correct, we can't use that. Actually, I'm not sure if I have a motive. I had another thing. He kind of was jealous? Or do we just go with hoping to start a war between the company and the Union? Okay, I'm going to trust you, and we're going to go with 2. And hopefully Kim can back us up here.
And it worked? You got a war going?
Yes, until we stopped it. He saw the mercenary as an ennemi combattant. There's plenty for prosecution to pick from, as far as motive is concerned.
Okay, yay Kim picking up the slack.
Also, we have ballistics from the gun. matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
Kim is your guy. Kim is the best. That's right, we do have the bullet. 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to. Oh, I guess the 2 of us. Kim and myself. Well, Harry.
It's a clean win.
Because we're obviously puppeting Harry for whatever reason. If they'll ever explain that. Kim is everyone's guy. We should still be wasted in the cafe without Kim. That is true. That is true. We would not get us half as far. Heck, I don't think we would have gotten out the door, like you said, if it wasn't for him. It's more than that. It's a perfect folding mechanism, like the Phasmid. It's way more than that. It will win me Dora back. Nope, that's definitely not gonna fly. It's my masterpiece. They'll teach it in cop school. I hope they don't teach this in cop school, because this was a terrible way to solve a murder. There's a reason why I'm not a cop. I did all I could. Every second was a struggle. I'm still not completely satisfied with it, but it could be just a little neater. I feel still not completely satisfied with it. It could be a little neater. I'm not sure if... I don't think beating ourselves up on this is going to be great. I don't think that 4 is going to be great either, so maybe we just go with 1.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
It's been a week. It's been a week, dude.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there, like in your bones or something. It will pass in time.
The previous head of the Debardeux Union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
Oh, that's true. The lieutenant lowers his voice just a little.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoticed.
Understood, of course.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
The consultant too has lowered his voice. Okay, there was also a dead man on the boardwalk. A missing person I found. I've looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area. I don't know... Maybe the missing person? I'm not so sure about the doomed commercial area thing. Let's go with the missing person.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him? Well, I mean, he's... Obviously he knows. Why is this a question?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Thank you, Judith.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Okay, I think... I think that's it. I'm not sure. I'm really apprehensive about the doomed commercial area thing. That seems really out of left field here. So I think we'll conclude there and hope that that was enough for us. I feel like we might have messed up this one here, the motive. Right at the end there. I think we picked the wrong point at the end, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I don't like how he's saying this though. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
He shrugs.
So I have to. Jude?
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
A quick nod. The trial. Now, is this a normal trial or a different sort of trial?
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Huh. This guy is fairly smart in a lot of different things. Concerningly smart in different areas.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go. About who I am. Okay, let's quickly... That change anything? That just... The return is done now. Okay. So I think that's that. We also... Look at all the skill points I haven't used. Where are we? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 points? 13 unused points in this? Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am. We play so differently than you. You spend skill points the second you get them. It's a problem. It is a problem I have with every game of, like, I don't spend any gold we get. I don't spend any skill points unless I know for, like... Unless it's a one-track thing where, like, you can't decide what you're picking, I won't spend it. If I have to just make decisions to spend stuff, it's not going to get spent.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, so we know who we are, right? We're Harry Dubois. But it does say am. We know, why am I like this? We kind of know that, but it'd be nice to get someone else to answer this.
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Was her name Dora?
Yeah. Dora England, I think.
Huh.
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, Dora Ingerland? So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
Okay, so we didn't know. Because I could have swore Dora's Day only said like 2 years ago, but maybe I'm very wrong. Okay, 6 years is not that much. It couldn't have been 6. 3, let's go with 3. 6 years.
Yeah, or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who is she?
Incredibly bangable.
No, I meant what does she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Okay, I feel like you're a jerk. This is not gonna help. Dude. This is why he couldn't get over her.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
I never said that it was a good thing that that's what I do when I play. I just said that that's what I do. It's a really, really bad thing. I feel like there's a good middle place between spending everything as soon as you get it and never spending anything. And we just need to combine how we play to hit that point.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing.
Okay, so Judith's smart, and Jean is not. He is not picking up what she's trying to put down here.
My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
You can retry checks when you fail it. Yes, I do realize that you can retry the white checks when we fail it. But we do need to, like, put a point into that skill first. Which is why I wasn't spending them. I mean, I did spend some points here. Like, we did put some in volition and endurance. I think Shivers Savoir-Faire I needed for some skill checks. What was it that I think... Which one was it? I think Composure is the one I originally had. Half-Light. And then we do have, like, our Thought Cabinet. I did add some points into the Thought Cabinet here. Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No.
No, because a suspect seemed to think.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
That is good to know. We're too unstable to work for a mob boss.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it.
Precinct 41, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
Because of what just happened, or is this prior to this?
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Okay, sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. He tilts his head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and MacLeod to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torsen and MacLeod, and the Sea Wing is... And the Sea Wing is...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
Okay, I see. How long ago was this reconceptualized, though? I'm curious. I guess within 6 years. If he didn't know our girlfriend or wife or whatever you want to call it, since marriage isn't a thing, then it must have been within the 6 years.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
Torsen and MacLeod?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester MacLeod. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
Why would we... Oh, I guess this, who else would we have left it to?
They are damn iconic, though, Torsen and MacLeod.
Not now.
Of course.
Bryce the captain. The people on the radio. Oh, the ones that were jabbing at us? That's true. That's right. We do. I haven't spoken to them in so long I forgot who they were.
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Huh. That's interesting.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Kim seems to really... what's the word? Respect him.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
So I worked in the bloody murder station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
A converted silk mill? That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
11 districts. So Jamrock is one of those districts, is that what she's saying?
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Huh.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Okay. So, Kim, what are you gonna do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
That's fair. I mean, he's not wrong. Ask him on a date. Is that an option? Can you actually date him? He pulls up his collar and looks around. The cold spring light reflected in the lens of his glasses. No, you can't. You got my hopes up for nothing. Nah, just kidding.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at 41. Good luck with you. Well, I mean, we can ask him that, but I don't think that's gonna help. I don't think we can actually do that. Terrible game, 0 out of 10 to refund immediately. That's a good point. That is a good point. Maybe we should just end it here. We can't date Kim. So, worst game ever. I think you got me. You got me. You might be right on this. He can fix us. He has done his damnedest to fix us. This poor man needs a break.
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
A crooked smile quivers on his lips. Dude, you're a better detective than we are.
This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
See, even he realizes the value of Kim. No one can hate Kim.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious. All of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I don't know if that's, I mean, maybe that is his jam.
I do like the sound of that.
He returns her smile.
He's really considering it.
Have we used the thought of homosexuality underground? I'm gonna go with no, because I didn't even know that was a thing. Kingdom of Consciousness. Jamrock. I guess that is the one thing, is I kind of wish you knew how to unlock these things, or like some sort of hint or something. I'm not seeing it. It's not in alphabetical order either. Hardcore aesthetics. Oh, this one right here. Yeah, no, we don't have it. After we talked to the smoker on the roof, I must have either missed talking. Oh, is it one of the checks, maybe? You know, that's a thing. But that would sound so bizarre hearing that out of context. How would it sound so... Why would that be so bizarre? I mean, that's pretty much, like, most of the queer... I don't know. Sorry for that getting caught, but it's fine. After we talk to the smoker on the roof, if we do, we can ask Kim if he's gay. Is that was... Let's see, if we go to map... Not that I can ever fix this, or figure out where this is. But there was like a check. Maybe it was one of the checks that I never did. Or I think I failed it, actual. Yeah, this one here. Is it this legendary check? He says yes. Oh, so he is gay. That is interesting. You remember we can ask him. You don't remember what his answer was? Maybe it's... yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It was nothing that ever came up in my playthrough. So they thought of a relationship with him. Interesting. But you can't actually. Okay, I guess I'm ready. Is this the end? Yeah, you can't have a relationship with him. Yeah, I think you brought that up earlier, but it was a thought because Harry's straight. What, they didn't make him bisexual? Or pansexual or something? Alright, I'm ready. Let's end this.
Good.
She looks to you at Vicmois. You don't think so? Well, I mean, yeah. Unless it's specifically said, technically we only know of him dating the woman, so...
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
We still need to pick up the dude, though, right?
The great district hums in the slowly falling snow. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the white horizon.
He's considering it. We didn't get a full yes from Kim, but he did say, I do like the sound of that. So he is seriously considering joining the 31st. I'm not sure if that changes, if like you can get a straight up yes from him in this dialogue, but for me, he's considering. We get an achievement if we did. I didn't see any achievement pop up. But I don't think I've seen any achievements pop up at all since I've been playing. I'd have to pull up. I think I have all of my Steam pop-up stuff disabled, just so it doesn't like interrupt the stream or anything. So I'd have to just check Steam.
You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
Okay, the achievement only pops up if he gets into the car. Well, I guess we will see. We'll see if I even have achievements turned on then.
Torsen? Yes. MacLeod? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmair? Yes. Dubois? Yes.
Heidelstein. Is that just because we haven't talked about him? Or them?
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Sorry, what is it about this that you don't understand? I mean, it's just kind of a play basically going in our heads of what we think is happening at the precinct, right? We need to recruit Kim. Imagine trying to solve future cases without Kim. A nightmare, pretty much. It wouldn't be possible. He's just gonna, if Kim's not there, he's just gonna break down again. That's the only thing that would happen. Yeah, so Esprit de Corps, if we go over here, I guess for you, Raygun, right? I'm sure you know this, but if we go to info, or is it just overview? Just our understanding of cop culture, right? So it's just like playing what we think is happening at the precinct currently. Right? Or like a good... Yeah, that's my interpretation of what's going on there. I don't know if maybe Barbecue Llama has a different interpretation of what this is, but that's what I think is going on. You would agree with me? Okay.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
All right, Judith. You're smart. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It does not feel like that sometimes, especially going through most of this game where it was just like, there's just so much to remember. It did not feel like that. Oh, we pat him on the shoulder. This actually went moment of truth for Kim. Come on, Kim, join us. Get in the car. Oh, he got in the car! He got in the car! We've got him. We've got him. Oh, I thought they were gonna go in for a hug. I didn't think that... I don't know why. I was like, oh, we're just gonna hug him now? That actually went better than I expected. For some reason, I thought that was going to end terribly. They were so upset with us. Dang. What an amazing game. We got the good ending. Awesome. This is such a great game. Congrats on completing Disco Elysium. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here at the end. I have no words. This game was amazing. I must say, like... I know I'm very late to the party, obviously, because this game has been out for a while, for quite a while now, but... Wow. That was amazing. I'm gonna have to... I don't know if we, like, play this again now. I'm gonna have to figure out if there's any other, or like what other games are like this. And was it you that was saying that the team that made this isn't doing anything, or didn't do anything else? Did they make anything else? 4-month-long stream. Just checked YouTube when we first streamed. Has it well, I mean, I've only been doing this once a week, right? So it's not like I've been playing it for very long, and then some of those are like what, 2.5 hours. I mean, we definitely got quite a bit of time in this game, but compared to some of my other playthroughs that I've done, this is one of the shorter ones, time-wise at least. But yeah, that was awesome. Yours was 30 hours long. Okay. I guess what I could do is I could probably pull up Steam here and see. Let's go library, I guess. Not that you're gonna see this, but let's pull it up. Playtime. So I have a playtime of 38.8 hours. Obviously, some of that is gonna be like when I had this up waiting to start the stream, so some of that time is a little bit inflated. I'd say that on my play, probably looking at around the same amount as you. You have no idea how long your run was? You too, lol. That was awesome. So, we still have some time left in the stream. Is there anything that you guys would like to move on with, or do we want to maybe go back in time? There's a few things that I would probably change up. We can go back to an earlier save state, and I could play around with some stuff. if you guys would enjoy that. Otherwise, we can sit here and talk, or we can end the stream too if you would prefer that. I didn't think that I knew we were close to the end, but I thought that there was going to be a little bit more than this, so I didn't really plan this through or think this through very well. I'm up for suggestions. Also, this is... I don't know if it's just me, but there's no... Doing a fresh run with different choices would be better than just jumping into earlier staves on this run. Okay, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. A short break from Disco Elysium might be good. Give the ending some time to digest. It's so difficult. I mean, you might be right. That might be a good idea, but... That, and I guess you also have, like, an idea of what's going on. At least you give it some time and then you're not... There's just so many different things that I'm like, oh, what if we do it this way? Or what about that? Kind of a thing. Or some of the stuff that I didn't end up doing, right? You have a bad habit with these kinds of games, just jumping into a second run straight after finishing them. Burn yourself out and don't finish. That's fair, that is true. I could definitely see that. I guess this also means I'm gonna have to find another game to stream on Fridays coming up here. I haven't been up with any new game announcements. Is there anything that's coming, or that's releasing here in the next couple of weeks that I'm, like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with anything. Also, it is getting real warm in here. What the heck? We had snow for like the past week, and then today I think, what were we? This week has been what? Let's see, what's the temperature today? Because we've been in like negative 10s this past week. And today we're at plus 13 today. Which is crazy. Since we've been in the negatives. Holy crud. Depends on what you're into outside of this. Dark Souls, Dragon Quest. I'm not sure what else I'm into. I enjoy games. I guess that's not really a great, great way to put this. This has been good. Point and click games I really do like. I mean, they're kind of what I started with. Any sort of RPGs, obviously. I love RPGs. Dark Souls is weird. The Dark Souls series is kind of like the only Souls games, or like difficult games that I've liked. I haven't really been able to get into a lot of the other Souls-like games, which is a bit interesting. Been around 15 degrees for you today? You hit 18 degrees yesterday. Haven't hit anything close to 0 since around January. I am jealous. I am jealous. We have been consistently, like this, what was it? March pretty much was all snow. March was all snow, basically. And then this month, what, we're April? I think yesterday actually might have been the first day that it didn't like fully snow throughout the whole day. And then today's actually warmed up. I guess this is good, being the weekend. I'd rather have it warm during the weekend than warm during the weekday, I guess. More people can take advantage of that. England's supposed to be cold country, but we're really not. We're just wet. Yeah, I thought that England was mostly just rain, right? Because I'm trying to think what latitudes you guys are at. It's around the same latitudes as like Vancouver, I think, right? If we like story games, we should play What Remains of Edith Finch. Oh, I have watched a lot of playthroughs of that. I would play that, but that is a game that I know very much inside and out. I don't know if that would be great. I may not have, like, played it, but it is very good, yeah. It is a really interesting game. Do you have any other recommendations? Do you enjoy story games? Is that kind of your go-to, Raygun? Whereabouts in England are you at? Are you southern? I'm assuming more southern England? Ooh, that noise is interesting. I'm not a fan of that. That was loud. You're from the south, but you live in the north. Oh, okay, so you moved. Could go old school with stuff like Dragon Age or Baldur's Gate. Whether they're your thing, though, is another matter. I feel like... So, I tried to play... Baldur's Gate is very good. Yeah, everyone... I know. Everyone loves it. I think my problem is... I tried to play... what was the one? Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2? Oh, The Witcher. I understand The Witcher's a good game. Like, I can appreciate what it is, but I do not like The Witcher. I can barely get through. Not that it's... I don't know how to explain it. I just didn't enjoy The Witcher. Oh yeah, Divinity Sin is made by the people that made Baldur's Gate 3, very similar style. Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. I think I was trying to optimize too much of it, and it kind of broke me. Divinity or Original Sin. I think that was the problem. Maybe I should give Baldur's Gate a try and not do what I did with Original Sin and try and optimize the heck out of the game. Divinity 2 is very good. I think that was the one that I played, was the second one, not the first one. The BioWare ones could be good. Dragon Age, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect, etc. I haven't played Knights of the Old Republic. That would be an interesting one. I don't know if I have... I'm pretty sure I don't have that on Steam, but I'd have to check. Dragon Age, Mass Effect. Those ones are good. It has been a while since I've played Mass Effect and Dragon Age. But what was it? I played the first two Dragon Age games, and then is Inquisition the third one? Or is that the fourth one? That was also one that I got halfway through it and then for whatever reason stopped playing it. I'm not sure why though. Because that was around when it came out. How long ago was that? That was a while ago, wasn't it? Inquisition is 3. Veilguard is 4. You never played 4. I've heard very mixed things about 4. I think a lot of people were upset with the story of 4, but I heard that the gameplay side of it was fine. It's fine, it's a game, it's entertaining, but not what people expected from BioWare. Which seems to be the route of most beloved studios. I mean, BioWare, Bethesda, excuse me. They all have this, these really well-regarded games, and nothing has seemed to match up with them. Which is interesting. I feel like that tends to be in a lot of things, though. It's not just... It's in, media, all sorts of media. Where sometimes it's hard to, recreate that hit, I guess. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. But those are good things. Those are definitely good things to look into. gonna grab some water. Give me one moment here. College? What is college? Is that a game, or are you actually just talking about college? Or am I reading that wrong? Collage? This could just be my terrible dyslexia popping off. Let's have a look here. Can I find it? Nope, it is not here. Hello, what are you laughing at here? What's so funny? Okay, maybe it's on Steam? Store? Steam store. Let's check here. It's in front of us? You mean Zero Paradise? Is that what you're talking? Oh, collage. Oh, you mean, okay. I see what you're saying. Disco Elysium college content policy? This content policy applies to all individuals who use college within the Disco Elysium game. If we didn't see all the characters. Oh, is it like it shows us art? Is that what you're saying? There is a lot. User content guidelines. We're happy for you to create and share your content created under the following conditions. You must not remove the watermark. Okay, so if we're looking at this, we should be okay, right? From your content, otherwise publicly display the content in a way that hides the college watermark. If we didn't see all of the characters, you missed 5 of the characters, which I guess we'll accept. We should be okay. Accept? Note this mode contains spoilers. I accept. I guess we'll have to put spoilers in the, okay. We'll leave it on this for a while. Just so people are aware that this mode contains spoilers. There will be spoilers. But yeah, you can point them out if you see them. Oh, we can move them around. Okay, so how do we field device? Okay, we can zoom in and out. Field playback, move zoom. You can't remember if the college mode was in the game when you did it. Pretty sure it wasn't in the game originally. This is the final cut version, so maybe it was added for that. On the right. What's on the right? Right and down. Oh, here. I'm on the left. I don't know what's going on here. Aha, okay. So, we definitely know us, Harry. That's Kim, obviously. That was the guy we were talking to. Do we just... Oh, you just pull him out. Okay, interesting. Lesage. That's Kuno. Kunoes. I keep forgetting how to pronounce that. This was Ruby. That's right. That was Ruby. Titus, yeah. Guard the cafeteria. That's Evrat. Joyce. We saw her. We did speak with Cindy the Skull. Just based off of this portrait, I expect her to be shorter. I don't know why. But I did not expect her to be almost our height. Measurehead. We did speak with Measurehead. The Scab Leader we did speak with. That's Dolores Day. Obviously, we spoke to her. These were the 3 mercenaries. So, obviously, we spoke to them. Judith Minot. Okay, yeah, that was part of our team. That makes sense. Trant. We've got Trant. I'm surprised his son isn't next to him. This was the deserter, the killer, the pig. So far, so good. You've spoken with all these people, I'm guessing. Let's see. This was Call Me Mañana. That's right, he was the guy standing at the stairs. I didn't realize his shirt was like that. Interesting. Renee, who passed away, which was sad, but he did. This was his friend Gaston. Hail Driver. Oh, this was the lady that we... Okay, I remember. I remember her. She was the one. Rip. Yeah, poor Renee. This was Lena, the wife. That's the cryptozoologist. That's his partner. Why does his portrait have the sun like this behind him? How they did these portraits are amazing for everyone. They've all got their own personalities in the portraits. They did such a good job with these. It astounds me to go through these. Oh, this was Roy. This was the pawn shop dude. We never actually got a good look at his model. I like how he's got like the token bag with him. He's a racist, Gary? Oh, is that why? That's behind him is because of the racism? Who was the other guy that was the racist? Was it... Okay. Doom Spiral, Rosemary, and Don't Call Abigail, they were the drunkards. We spoke to them. Where was the other racist? You think so? I don't see him. It was this guy. This was the other racist. The racist lorry driver is literally his name. Interesting. Okay. That was not what I wanted. Sorry, man. Okay, so back here. Where were we? Right, okay, so the three drunk guys, which we all talked to. The gardener, let's put her up, because she passed away, unfortunately. We were unable to save her. Cab driver and Measurehead. Talking about racists and no mention of Measurehead, he would be so disappointed. That's why we haven't mentioned him. I spoke to him once. I did not like the guy, honestly. Where was Measurehead? Right here, right? I did not like him. He does not deserve a mention. Okay. Then these were the guys from the Hardy Boys. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Theo, unfortunately, Theo was one of them. Who else? I'm trying to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it was you. You definitely did not survive. And then I can't remember if it was... Okay, I know Theo and Angus. I want to say... No, Alan was there, and so was Eugene, so I think it was actually... I think it was Shanky. I think Shanky is the one who didn't survive. Plaisance, yeah, we spoke to her and her daughter. Measurehead is semen retention enthusiast. Wait, what? I missed that. I don't think that ever came up in our conversations with him. These were the three, or I guess the four, because technically she was also a part of them, that were trying to get the, whatchamacallit, the nightclub going. Suna was the programmer. Don't tell me how you know, you just know. You probed a little too deep on that one. Tiago was the guy in the rafters. I like how he's permanently in shade. That is pretty cool. Because you never really get to see anything of him. He's just like a shadow in there. That's actually interesting. Fun facts. Sure, fun. Oh, Leo! Leo is great. We like Leo. Mega rich light bending guy? What? I don't think we spoke to this guy. Who is that? What? We can... Mega rich light guy. That is weird. Okay. That's a thing. A thing we have to deal with. Light bending guy is a container in the Union area. Okay, so we were never really talking with objects per se, so I guess that makes sense. Brit Clerk we did. We spoke to Sulang. He was the guy who was trying to sell stuff out of his lorry. That one needs a legendary check to enter. Oh, like you could actually go into the container? Is he or is he the container? Now I'm confused. He's very rich and he bends light. You guys are making me very confused. Kubrick, who is he? I don't know if we spoke to this guy, actually. He might be someone we never spoke to. The container in the Union area, you can try to open it and Kim will tell you it's pointless. It's a rare moment when Kim is wrong. Yeah, because Kim is always right. Kim's never wrong. We got the boat from her. This is her daughter. Those are her two twin boys. That's the washerwoman. Oh! Were these the two that were trying to get into the lorry? I don't know if we actually spoke to these guys. He was wrong about the phasmid. That's true, he was also wrong about the phasmid. But everything else he was right. We talked to the smoker on the balcony. The sponsor, was this the guy that he was... Yeah, okay, that was the guy that the smoker was dealing with. Or no, is that... I actually don't know. Is that our sponsor? Who's the sponsor? Sebastian, the student communist. We never spoke to this guy. I'm assuming the one with the bust in his thing, in his room. We never actually spoke to that guy. Echo Maker, we never spoke to him, I'm pretty sure. Echo Maker, was he making an echo somewhere? The Sunday Friend, this was the Sunday Friend? Okay, I just assumed they would have called him the Sunday Friend. Or what was it? He was also like a big political person too, wasn't he? Insulindian Phasmid. Oh, it makes the sounds. This is crazy. This thing is insane. We're gonna take him off the screen though. We don't like the sounds. We don't like the sounds at all. The bust was the SCAP leader in the room. So this wasn't him? Or sorry, no, the student? The SCAP leader. I'm not sure what you mean by the SCAP leader. Working class woman we spoke to. Tommy Lee Home we spoke with. Obviously we spoke with him. Novelty Dice Maker, she was great. I really liked the Novelty Dice Maker. She was an awesome character. Cleaning Lady. We did actually speak to the Cleaning Lady. Real Estate Agent. We never spoke to the Real Estate Agent. And she's gonna get light bent out of existence. The student was in the bunker. That's weird. The student was in the bunker. Yeah, we definitely never ran into them. It was so surprising to see the phasmid. The game had been relatively grounded till that showed up. Relatively, I mean, I guess there is the incident with whatever the weird noise thing in the church was. Like, that was kind of odd, I would say. So there was I guess one instance doesn't make anything. I think what surprised me was when I was going into this, I don't know why, I I feel like I had heard that this was very, what's the word? Like Lovecraftian in some way. So I just assumed that there was going to be a lot of weird stuff going on. And then as in the beginning, there wasn't like a lot of that. So then I was like, okay, I got the wrong impression of what this game was. So it's kind of interesting that you say that it was surprising to see it be revealed. Because at first I would have not fazed me. And then the game lulled me back into thinking that it would have been weird. Rich Bend Light Guy and the Pale. Yeah, the only time we talked about the Pale was when Ruby spoke about it. I don't understand really what it is. And we never ran into the light bending guy, but yes, that's true. There is those two instances on top of the no noise. Sleeping dock worker, we did speak to him. I don't think we spoke to the scab. I don't think we spoke to either of these guys, because they do not look familiar. Measurehead's babe, yeah, we do know that. We did, because they joined in the conversation when we talked to Measurehead. Money Man does not look familiar to me. Joyce tells us about the Pale. Yeah, we never actually talked to Joyce about that either. Terror Drunkenness. I don't think we spoke to this person either. Sake Sunrise. We never spoke to them. Is that where we got the Tequila Sunrise name from these guys? Drunk Worker. I don't know if we spoke to the Drunk Worker either. So there's actually a few people we did not interact with. Assuming... I guess we'll put this guy. We'll put the light bending guy here too. So these we're paying homage to. Because we failed them horribly. That's us. And then all of these people, I suspect we did not speak to at all. Not once through the playthrough. This guy being the oddball out, because technically he's a legendary Czech. So that's quite... you said for you there was only 5 that you didn't speak to? I think I got you beat. I think I have you beat. I have these spaced out really weird too. I don't know, it's bothering me. This is interesting to have this to show like everyone in the thing. That's kind of cool. Can we rotate you? We cannot rotate you at all, interestingly enough. Weird. The workers we see, but we don't talk to. Okay, so that would be the drunk worker. Who else? Oh, actually, I think, okay, these two were the guys at the lorry. I think we did speak to these guys, actually. Now that I think about it, we did speak to them, but we never actually got their names. So that's actually less. You also, and the money man. So the money man and the drunk worker we can't speak to. I mean, that still leaves quite a few people here. I guess we can remove these guys. I really suspect that these are the two that gave us the Tequila Sunset name. I'd be interested to see if we can find them to speak with them. The real estate agent is surprising to me. The scabs... I feel like we couldn't actually speak with the scabs, could we? We could only speak with the leader, if I remember correctly. You found her? Who? The real estate agent? Just gone 3 a.m. for you, so going to vanished bed. Congrats on completing the game. Thank you, Barbecue Llama. I hope you have yourself a good night. I'm sure you probably left already, but just in case. It was good to see you. Next to the bus room. You found her next to the bus room. Interesting, okay. She sounds like the rat would. I mean, she is a real estate agent. That was mean. That was rude. The light bending guy is kind of interesting. I'll have to see if I can find him. I think this might be a good time to call it, though. I think we'll end the stream here with showing everyone we haven't interacted with and the 4 that we failed. Oh, you can actually... Oh, all the skills. Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting caught up with other stuff, but how do I exit this? Exit. I hope you had yourself a great night. I'm streaming currently, if you care. I am currently streaming DQ9 every Monday and Thursdays, so there is that. That was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We'll see what happens next Friday. I might come back and start a new thing of Disco Elysium, but I might do like Barbecue Llama said and maybe just give it some time. I really enjoyed it. It was an amazing game. This game was awesome. Thank you so much for the follow. But yes, I really enjoyed this game. I think it might be something that I'm definitely going to come back to on the channel. I just have to decide if I'm going to come back to it right away and change some things up. I might give it a little bit of time, just so I'll still be like surprised with some of the stuff. I don't know if that made any sense. But yeah, I hope you take care. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for joining. This was great. And I hope to see you again. Take care and good night.